Yeah, we are live. Hello, Anna.
Hello,
Pleasure.
everyone. Hello, Monica.
No, that's a very, very beautiful afternoon because I meet personally, even if we are far, we are close, Anna Lipnich, which is a very good artist. So we have the chance to have her here in our live today. And so we are eager to see what you will show us. But just a minute, you can tell us something about you, Anna. Also, if you our friends know you, I'm sure, but you can tell us something about you, about your techniques, what you like the most, and everything. Please.
Oh, thank you so much, Monica. That's a really nice introduction. Thank you. So, hello, everyone, and thank you for having me again in this live. It's been a while since I've been live streaming last time, but just a busy life with work and everything, as you can imagine, and also children. So, hey ho. Something about me. I fell in love with scrapbooking and mixed media about 6 years ago, and I absolutely love mixed media to bits. I passionately love card making, and that's what's my most creative part. What I'm enjoying and mixed media layers. Oh, I love absolutely texture and elements sticking here and there, and as well flower making. So this is my big passion. So I'm hoping I'm going to inspire you and share a few tips what you can do, how to build the composition, how to layer elements. So maybe you will grab some tips and ideas and get inspired and maybe create something similar. It's going to be a very springy Eastery project, so I'm hoping it's going to be all good. Last minute, of course, but it's still good. Better late than never.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So your passion mixed media, great. And we are fan of mixed media, all of us. As you can see, also I don't know if you can, but I will tell you step by step that you receive a lot of comments. Many people are joining us and saying hello, and they are happy to meet us and everything. So all our friends are so nice, you know that.
The best crafty community ever. Absolutely. I absolutely adore this
Very
community.
good group. And friends, I've already sent you our friends' address for a Facebook page, so you can find the link and you can join her and see all her beautiful works. So I will also
Thank you.
send you in a minute also her link for the Instagram, and you.
Perfect. Thank you. You can also find me on YouTube channel under Anna's Passion. You can easily access and find me there. I'm sharing a few tips and ideas there as well. So if you would like to follow me there, then I will be more than happy to welcome you there and we can enjoy Crafty Journey together.
Very good. And where do you live exactly, Anna, please?
I live in UK, to be exact, in Doncaster. It's quite small place, if I'm honest. However, I'm never bored. I'm always out and about and creating and working and look after my children and yeah, I'm really passionate about my scrapbooking, and lately I'm very passionate about my travel business as well, which is also a great opportunity of great savings. So yes, that's my two big passions lately.
Oh, okay, good. So also in the UK, you can really have a lot of, I don't know, also places and shops and things where you can find also Stamperia products, right?
Absolutely, yes. There's quite a few shops online which I'm absolutely passionate about and doing some shoppings. One of them what I can mention and name it to you is That's Crafty, which you can find loads of great goodies and also good prices for Stamperia's products. So if you don't know this shop yet, then I would highly recommend you to just pop over and maybe you'll fancy doing some shoppings. There are also great discounts, also some special offers. So yes, definitely something to have a look at.
Very good. That's interesting. Great. So we have, hello, Roberta. You are there this time, and maybe you can help us because you know Roberta is very good in codes and finding everything, also translating. She's very
Oh,
good in every language. And
how lovely! How
yeah.
lovely!
But we have all our friends. Listen, we have Betty, we have Norma, and Donatella, Immaculada.
Oh, Donatella, wow. Hello, everybody. So nice to see you. So nice to have you. Thank you so much for taking a moment, and I'm hoping you're going to enjoy this crafty session with us together with the amazing host, Monica. She's absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. Her
Oh,
work is wow, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. I've been following Monica for a few years, and
really, really
yeah,
nice.
she's really inspirational.
Okay, thank you. You are very kind. Thanks.
You're most
We also have
welcome.
Omar somewhere, I think, because he reminds us to share the video to win a pizza. So, of course, we also have this. Yes, thank you, Omar, for being there somewhere hidden.
Thank you, Oma. You're always the best. You always know where you are, what you're doing. Yes, thank you for
Yeah,
reminding us. We would have
we
forgotten.
miss him. He's so fun. Every time he's with me in some lives, he makes me laugh. And
Oh yes, he's amazing. He's
yeah.
amazing. He's so supportive. But yes, it's great to have him on board. Definitely.
Yeah, hello Ida and also Elena and Anita. Okay, many,
Oh,
many
Anita,
people.
Norma. Hello, everyone. Hello, Isabella. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. I
And,
hope we're gonna have a good crafty session together.
and then we have, you know, that our friends suggest their friends getting a pizza. So look, pizza box. Laura Vidano, Gabriela Raguzio, Ivana, Letizia. Yes, they suggest. So for sure, someone will win a pizza. So we will know
Definitely,
every week, and
definitely.
someone will tell us. Okay, that's good. So, dear, can you show us a little bit what you are going to demonstrate today?
Shh, shh, don't say out loud. Shh.
It's a
Okay,
fun.
okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Guys, are you ready? It's coming, it's coming. Sneak peek, sneak peek, sneak peek. Okay, there we go.
Oh, of course, it's Easter time, so we have
It's
a
the Easter
beautiful
time, absolutely. So we're gonna be creating this Easter um, tutorial today, Easter
egg,
card, I would say.
which
And
is
inside we have a pocket where we can stick the sweet, for example, a little chocolate.
yeah,
Uh, it doesn't have to be in this shape. It can be a different one. This is just an idea, so you can take it away. And I think these colors from Sarah's collection, this one's
yeah,
from
claim
Climbed.
one.
I think it's just perfectly will go for Easter project because it's really nice turquoise. It's really nice and bright.
Yeah.
Also beautiful pages from Climbed from Atelier's collection. Also will go perfectly for your Easter project. So this is what we will be creating.
Oh,
And I've also recorded tutorial for you on my YouTube for this
good.
one. With the texture, with layers, with elements. If you would like to give it a close up,
Nice. How
we've
many
got
things?
loads happening there. And as well, we've got inside a little pocket where you can stick the chocolate.
So we
So
can find a tutorial for this. Ah, that's
yes,
interesting. So in case you missed a small part of this project today, you can find it and watch it later. We can see the tutorial on your YouTube channel, or yeah, right?
that's
YouTube
right.
channel.
That's
Okay,
right.
oh,
Yes.
very good.
Um, I think I've linked my YouTube channel with the tutorial under Stamperia's post with today's live. So if you would like to head over, the link is there. It's also on my Facebook page, so you can easily find it and just link it directly to that tutorial.
Okay, that's good. So, time by time, while you are showing, I will also post again your Instagram address. And also, because Anna is very precise, not like me, she sent an
I
email with
wouldn't.
all the codes, and so it's perfectly done. Thank you, Anna, for
Oh, thank you. I wouldn't call myself so organized and precise, but thank you. That's really kind of you, Monica.
in this case you are, you see. Very good.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
and
That's
so
really
I will
kind.
post this list as soon as Anna starts working. I will do everything for you. Very, very good. So
Perfect.
when you are ready, we are ready, dear Anna. So tell
Yeah,
us.
I'm more ready than anything. So wherever you guys are ready, then we can
Of
start
course we
working
are.
together, and I will
Because we
share
don't
tips
have
by
so
tip.
much time because Easter is in few days time, so we have to get ready and learn very well this egg to give her as a present, which is a very very nice idea because not only the box but also the inside chocolate.
Yes, it's a little sweet. Instead of a
Presents
Easter
in one.
chocolate egg, you've got a little chocolate with an egg-shaped card, which is, I think it's really nice gift last minute, for example, for your best friends or for your neighbor, whoever you actually wanting to gift it. I think it's a really perfect idea to get inspiration from.
Yeah, for children. And is it difficult,
Absolutely.
Anna? Also for beginners?
Absolutely.
Is it possible also for beginners or for advanced?
Yes, it's absolutely easy for beginners to follow the steps because from my creation, I'd like to keep things very simple, very easy. So it is really just to follow step by step what I'm doing. And I don't like overloaded, too many details going on. So I'm really simple with my creation. So anyone can do it. It's also good for beginners. It's also good for more advanced if anyone would like to get inspired. Oh, there we go. We've got
Hi,
little
darling.
moving over as well. Do you
So
want to
they
say
are
hello quickly?
Hello.
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 There he
Oh, how
is.
handsome
There
boy
he
we
is.
have there.
Right. So
Wow.
you can get down now, honey. You can get down now, honey. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry. We like
Perfect.
children. I also have a couple, so I know what it means.
Yes. Older one is a little bit mature, more quiet, more organized, but younger one is a little hyper. So I've got hands full with a younger one. As you know, motherhood is always challenging, but it's a good challenge. It's a good
Yeah,
challenge.
right, right. So anyway,
Absolutely. Yes,
don't
it's always fun.
worry. It's a pleasure to meet also your handsome boy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Very good. So
Right.
we like to start, and
Need to
also
hand you waving.
your son can watch you for sure. And let's see
Thank you.
your project. So are you changing the camera, right?
Yes, I think we're more than ready than anything, and we can start.
Yeah, okay. So you can change the camera and maybe I can find something to show you. Let me see if Omar put
Yeah,
me
of course.
something. Hmm, something about Klimt. I don't know if I have it. No, maybe not. Let's see, only a focus on of a product, Stencil.
Yeah,
Let's
of
see.
course.
Okay. So
New material for thick stencil. A new material is going to be introduced to substitute the present one for the thick stencil line. It's a flexible material, very resistant, transparent, and silky to the touch. It can be used with acrylics, paste, with brush, sponge, or spatula. We remind you to wash your stencil just after use.
okay, good.
That was lovely. That was lovely. That's a really beautiful stencil. I think this one's from the new collection from. Oh,
Yes, are very useful with the pastes and structure. Yeah, right.
yeah,
I understand.
beautiful, beautiful.
Yep, exactly.
Christina Radovan. That's it. That's Christina Radovan.
Ah, of course, yes, yes, yes. It's a Savannah collection. Yes, my Christine.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
Right.
So let's
Oopsie,
see.
sorry.
Oh,
My camera's dancing. Okay. Let me
maybe this
just.
is perfect. I think. Yes,
Okay, I
we
think
can.
we are good like that. Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to create. Firstly, we're going to create a folder for our base,
Yeah,
for our Eastery shape 3D cards for the suite, and as this is not a rocket science, anyone can draw the egg shape. So that's nothing like sophisticated, I would say. I would need 2 different sizes of the egg shape. The reason being because I will be working on the first bottom layer to create a little bit of a texture, a little bit of a background, and then on the top I will be using the pattern paper from Sarah's collection. And also we need the pocket where we can stick our sweet inside. And this is the measurements in case anyone would like to make a note of.
So let's screenshot these, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is,
Yep.
the sizes and everything. Perfect. We see it perfectly.
Okay. So this one's perfectly fitting this type of chocolates, the Rita's chocolates. If you have different size of the chocolate, you just alter it, adjust it accordingly to the size of a chocolate. And it's not a rocket science. I'm sure anyone can do that.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, Anna, about the shape, the pattern of the egg, maybe we find it maybe in your tutorial or something.
I just draw it by hand. So I don't have any PDF, but if you might need a PDF, then I can certainly work on that and upload the PDF and put it in my tutorial. But this is just a handful shape. So
okay, that's
basically you can draw a circle and then just another circle on top and just cut it like this. So it's really easy to do it.
Okay, we can make it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what I've got here, I've got my base. We will have to have some heavy weight cardstock. So mine's 300 GSM. The reason being because we need to have something sturdy which will hold our sweet inside, and mine's a 300 GSM. Okay. So we have 2 shape of the egg, and to make it as a folder, we just need a flap to join them together. So this is just a piece of a cardstock what I've cut out roughly to the measure of the size what I will be attaching to, and that's what will hold our 2 egg shape pieces together like so. And on top you can stick whatever pattern paper you feel, and that's what we will be working on. So step by step, very simple, easy for beginners. Like I said, I like to keep my tutorials very easy to follow.
Okay.
So
the basis, right?
That's the basis, that's right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start and attach these 2 elements together, and then I will be cutting the pattern paper, and I will be working on the first bottom layer, what I will be attaching underneath or on front, so you can follow steps from there. So firstly, I'm just gonna use, of course, my best adhesive, which is extra photo. I love this glue. It's absolutely great. And what is the advantage of this glue? Because it dries clear, and also it doesn't dry straight away. So you've got a bit of a time to alterate your elements in case you need to move and change the position of it. So it's really good glue. I absolutely love it and use it. So I can't stress enough and recommend it for you if you don't have this glue yet. That is a really, really great investment for your craft stash.
So it's strong enough to fix these elements, actually. Very good.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. So we've got our elements joined, and as you can see, we've got our folder ready. What we need to do now, we need to work on our pocket where we can insert our sweet inside. So as you've seen the measurements, I've already pre-scored my pocket, and I will need to cut these 2 elements. So then I can just fold it, and it will make my pocket for the sweet. So let's dive into it. Don't forget to share this live. Don't forget to like with your friends and tag your friends because you have a chance to win a pizza box. And
exactly. This is important, and especially because they can see if you tag your friends to see this interesting tutorial.
Thank you. I'm hoping it's going to be very beneficial, especially last minute Easter project.
Right. which is interesting. I need it because I have to go for a lunch for Easter, and this is a really new.
Nice. Yes, so you can always gift it to someone, whoever you will be seeing at the dinner. So yes, it will be
Yeah,
nice,
right.
nice little treat surprise.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna just stick those two elements,
Uh-huh.
leave it for a moment to dry, and then I can just, after I've cut out my papers for the insert and outside, and as well the back of the egg card, I will be working on the pocket, and I will stick my beautiful pattern papers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are already receiving comments, nice comments, and actually that your egg is interesting, that it's nice, in many languages.
Oh, thank you so much.
Someone is asking also to see my eggs. Yes, I will show you. They are behind.
Lovely.
It's a day
So,
for eggs.
you've made some as well as Easter inspiration, of course. We need to have
But your
some.
technique is more interesting as it is with scrapbooking paper. And
Thank
actually,
you.
I'm not so used to it, and it's a very good idea. Let's
Thank you. So I will be using this beautiful patchwork paper from Sarah's collection, the Ateliers collection. Beautiful. I absolutely adore this page. It's loads going on, but the tones of the paper is really nice, spring colors, spring tones. So it's perfect for the Easter. And you can choose this page, or you can choose this one. So both will go perfectly fine for your spring Easter project. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah. I've just sent you, friends, Anna's link for Instagram. Okay.
Perfect, thank you. So I draw my egg shape already on the pattern paper. Like I said, if you may need the shape, the size, what I'm using, then I can certainly put the PDF document under my tutorial on my channel if anyone needs it. But you can alter it and adjust it to your own needs. It depends whatever the size of the sweets you will be using. It just to fit in really there. So it's not really something what really requirement. It is just an idea, but of course I can share the details there, not a problem whatsoever. There we go. So we've got one cut out. Let's just cut out this as well. If anyone's got any questions, then we're more than happy to answer them, and we, Monica.
Yeah. Yes, I don't see any particular questions, only compliments. Everything is clear.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so very kind. Thank you. Very, very nice. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. Let me check. Oh, you have also greetings from Cape Town, from many places in South
Oh,
America, and yeah.
oh, nice. Thank you so much, everyone. So very kind of you. Thank you for coming and watching my tutorial. I hope you get inspired. I hope you will enjoy it, this crafty session together. Thank you so much for that special time together.
They are romantic papers, they say. Yeah, right.
Well, this one page in particular stole my heart. This one is just absolutely my type, my cup of tea, because it's a very springy. It's very bright. There's the tones of colors are very natural. They're
Yeah,
not screaming out of the page. I don't like too striky, too very bright colors. And this one's really, really lovely. So yes, I can't
they,
stress and recommend it to grab this collection. Just
yeah.
particularly for this page, if obviously you don't want in the whole collection, you can just buy the pages on its own. So definitely something to consider.
So not necessary the block, but also individual pages. That's good.
That's correct. That's correct. So this is just an idea for you guys. If for example you need special springy unique papers, then definitely Sarah's collection from Atelier will be perfect for that.
So you have greetings from Peru.
Oh, thank you. How lovely. Hello, Cindy. You made it. Hello, Cindy. Nice to see you. Cindy. Okay, so we have this going inside, and we can stick this one at the back, and we can leave this one blank so we can write a message for our recipients inside. If you bother about these joints together, then you can just stick white piece of a cardstock. It's not necessary, it's not essential, it's good as it is, I would say. But if you really need to, then by all means, that's the choice.
Okay, very good. Great.
So I'm using extra porter to stick that.
And you cover the cardboard. Okay.
Yes. I think, okay. That will be just there. And then I will glue this one in front. I think I've had just the delivery postman. Here we go. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. You go parcel. Yes, that's fine. You can open it. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so we have that ready. We can leave that on side for time being to let it dry. And we can start working on, oh, I didn't hold it in place and now it's a little bit gone off. Okay, perfect. Come back to normal. So we can work on our pocket, and we can use this leftover from our page as well. And nothing's wasted. Anything, whatever you have, you can always use it. Then that's absolutely perfect. Now, I would say this tutorial also will be useful for example, any leftovers from collection, because you can use any leftovers for example, adding on this pocket, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, great. Okay, so I'm gonna just cut this element.
Beautiful work, Anna. They are saying, Mila. Beautiful work, Anna. Especially simple. I love it. Yes, right. We love it.
Thank you. Lovely.
You are very quick, actually. Maybe I will not be as well, but
but because my work is pretty simple, it's not overcomplicated. That's what I like to do. If, for example, you don't have much time to create your art pieces, then by all means, I think this is really beneficial to actually do something quick. And that's why I really enjoy in my project, because it's not so overwhelming, it's not too complicated, and it's easy to follow for example, if you're beginner. So that's why I always share with my tutorials.
Yeah, I share your point of view. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I like actually not too long, not too complicated. Sometimes it depends, of course. If you make an album, it takes longer. But sometimes we also need quick things for presents or for everything we need and to be made in maximum a couple of hours. Why not?
Absolutely, yes. When you're working on an album, of course, you need to do extra work there. You need to be just very precise. You need to organize things, what you're doing, how you're adding pages and elements. But yes, I'm enjoying it. However, sometimes you just need a simple, nice, easy project. And I think this is a really easy tutorial to just follow and enjoy step by step.
Yeah.
So we've got pretty much that ready. I will just need the two sides here as well. And what I enjoy about this pattern paper, because it's patchwork, so it doesn't really matter which side of paper you use it. It always will fit in nicely.
Okay.
In your,
right.
absolutely, in your whole project. You can use the reverse side. There's also the colors also matching nicely because it's kept in the same tones. So obviously it's not like some very bizarre abstract where you will be seeing everything nicely going together.
Allora, Marta Garcia says, me encanta el trabajo, Anna.
What's that mean?
That she likes
Oh, thank you.
a lot your work.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you.
And Marisol says, and you can do a lot of them for children. Last time is the present. Exactly, Marisol.
Absolutely, yes. If you are mom or if you are grandma, then that's definitely a last minute project for you to get inspired and create some history project for them, especially at this time. I'm sure they're gonna love it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
it's
is
not necessarily for the children only; it can be for the adults as well. I'm sure they're gonna be nicely surprised
yeah.
by receiving something like that.
This is what I appreciate too, says Natasha. I appreciate the simplicity. I admire the complex projects from crafters, but mostly don't dare to try them. Yeah, that's the
Yes,
point actually, because sometimes they are wonderful, but we don't really dare to do that. So
yes,
it's important also to make things that we can do for every level we can make them. Of course, here is what's great is the idea, the original idea that Anna had. So we
yes.
can copy it, but with actually with its simplicity. Even if you see, friends, that she's working very precisely. So we
Thank
have
you
to
so
take
much. Thank you.
our time when we do this.
Thank you so much. That's really kind. Yes, this is what I really like. I don't like too overcomplicated, too very like many things going on. I like to keep it simple because I can appreciate not everybody's advanced. Some people maybe just starting craft journey. They feel overwhelmed with what supplies to get, what to do, how to create, how to build a composition. So I always share tips and ideas on my channel, and I'm so lucky to be here with you today to actually share these ideas with you. So obviously I'm hoping that's going to be so beneficial and you will be able to take this away and maybe create something as well in your own time.
Exactly. So now I'm also copying the list of the products and posting it to you. So with that
Perfect.
information, also channel, Instagram, and Facebook. So everything will be here soon in a
Perfect.
minute.
Thank you. So we have our pocket ready. Don't throw anything of leftovers because we always can use those. For example, we can use, for example, little strips and cut them to the angle like this. Maybe like a, I don't know, like a
Yeah, also,
bounty or something, and you can always build a composition from it. Or you can like cut the circles and maybe you can use them, for example, fold it and make it a flower. So ideas always there. You can always use those leftovers for something. And for example, this piece of art, you can always just a little bit
yeah.
cut it off the edge and you can still use it for your composition to obviously fill it nicely.
So never throw away anything.
Absolutely. No, I'm a really hoarder. If I say yes, I'm a really hoarder. I'll just keep everything. It's like you never know what you're gonna need.
Yeah, right. This is what I do as well. But that's why my house is overfull.
So is mine. I must say I've got quite limited space in my crafty corner because I'm using only corner in our bedroom. But yes, I'm really like trying not to overflow the bedroom and not overtake the place, but I've got loads of things and I'm like keep fitting. It's like maybe this. But I just love it. I just enjoy it.
We
Oh,
also have friends speaking French. Bonjour, bonjour.
oh, lovely.
Yeah, we have Martin.
How nice. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming over.
There is also an ebook, right, from you? An ebook.
Yes.
.com, ebook.com. Anna's Passion. Very good.
Oh, hi, Leonel. Hello, lovely. Hi. Thank you for coming. Okay, so we have our pocket attached
Cool.
to the base, and that's what we have so far. Okay, so now we will be working on front of our project. So I'm going to just move that aside, so it's not going to be taking space on my desk. And to start with, I will be working with the white cardstock when I've cut out a slightly smaller size of the egg shape.
Yeah.
The reason being because I like to have a white margin from the background picking through, and if you don't want to have the white margin from your base, then by all means you can just cut it same size and cover it completely.
Okay, exactly
Okay.
the size. Okay. We also have Buenos Dias from Colombia.
You're
Oh,
sharing your picture with everyone. Lovely.
oh, yeah. How nice. Likes
Oh,
color. Likes
he's a
colors
little
and stuff.
he's a little artist. You first have your drink, darling. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of a mixed media fun happening now on this white cardstock. And what we're going to do, we mainly will be working on the edges of our shape egg, simply because it will be rest covered with the beautiful pattern paper. So we only need just literally a little bit of the background peeking through from underneath. And for that, I will be using the Allegro range paints, the beautiful acrylic collection. This is the colors what I will be using.
So nice. Very spring colors. Turtle, border,
Absolutely.
light green. Okay, I see.
Absolutely. They are perfect for a springy Eastery project, and they are very nice, bright, and yes, definitely perfect for that kind of project. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to squirt a little bit of the paint on my glass mat, just like so, very simply. And then I will just use a brayer, and I'm gonna brayer the paint on my base, on my bottom layer. What I like about this technique, because you're creating beautiful texture with the brayer, so your colors where you're applying, they have a bit of a character there. Marcel, good boy.
Today is the day. Also, mine are here.
He
Me to play
wants to
video
be a
games.
part of this live
No.
today.
They want to play video games, but they, as I cannot answer them, so they they are trying to grasp some
They're
approval.
trying to, yes, steal the attention somehow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Many hearts you are
Thank you.
receiving, Anna. Many hearts.
Oh,
Our
thank
friends like
you.
a lot these kind of backgrounds.
Thank you. I think this is really rewarding technique, because you don't have to really overthink, overstress, and it's so simple for beginners. This is what you can do, and also you can add on top, for example, some stenciling, picking through from underneath of the background, so you've got an ideas to take away and try it out yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to add a bit of a brown as well, so it will be just in a few places. Honey, thank you.
These colors match very well with the paper for sure. Huh?
Perfectly matching together, yes. And this is what I like about Sarah's collection, because it's not specifically what you have to just create some one project only. You can just step out of your comfort zone and think outside the box. Like maybe some of you never thought this is going to be perfect collection for example, Easter project, but here you go. This is the idea.
But it can be. So we only have to try. Let's see.
Absolutely. Do you want to go and get me some paper, darling? Thank you. That would be perfect if you get me
You
some
are
paper.
a helper. Someone who helps you. You are lucky, Anna.
Thank you. Yes, sometimes I am lucky. Sometimes it is a little bit of a challenge, but here it is. This is a motherhood, and I'm sure we all know that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
Right.
it's good.
I've got a helper. He's going to clean my desk now for you.
Oh, good. Very clean. Thank you.
You want to wipe this bit as well for me? Thank you. Oh, great. You don't need to clean this because I will need this for later. Or maybe we can just cover that for time. Okay? Right. Perfect. So, so I don't need a really dryer for this moment in time because simply acrylic paints, they really dry quicker, and my background is pretty ready to actually go for the next step, for the next mixed media fun, what I'm going to do now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to reach out for Sarah's beautiful stamp set collection, and I absolutely love those splats, which I think it will go nicely for this Eastery project, because when we're painting eggs for Easter, we can also add a bit of a character to them. We can splat some irregular splat. We can do some crackles, so that will look like, for example, broken eggshell, which I think that will be just perfect. Yeah, I'm making third one now. So I'm gonna just add a bit of interest.
Yeah.
Honey.
With the black color, right?
I'm using the coffee color. This one is very, very dark brown color. Okay, so I'm gonna add a bit of interest to the project, like so. There we go. Just in few places. You don't have to be super precise because, like I said, most of it will be covered. So we just need a bit of a piece of elements sticking through.
Yeah.
Okay, and now I'm going to use also this beautiful crackle stamp. I really, really like this stamp, and this set is one of my favorite sets what I'm reaching out for because it's really nice. Okay.
Wow.
That looks like cracks.
That's right. It is cracks.
Why are you making cracks to it?
We broke the egg. Oh my!
This broken egg. There we go. So it's about your imagination, as you can see. I am very, very like imagine things. So this is what we have as a beautiful, beautiful example what you can do with Sarah's stamps set. Perfect for Easter project.
Wow.
There we go.
Our friends really appreciate this set of stamp, and it is actually the code you will find in the list I sent you, friends. So you will find it. This is interesting for textures, for backgrounds, exactly.
So what I'm going to do now, I always liked a little bit of a vintage distress look. So I'm going just to gently distress the edges on the paper, like so. You don't have to do that if you don't like distress edges. This is the way how I enjoy creating. This is what I usually do in my projects.
Okay, so you distress with scissors.
Yes, I'm using the scissors for distressing purpose. If you guys might have proper distressing tools to work with, then by all means, whatever works for you, you can grab it and enjoy it. I mainly use the scissors. They're always next to me, and they are quick enough to actually grab and just distress quickly edges. Like I said, I like to keep things simple, easy, and that's what I do.
And beautiful.
Thank you. That's so very kind. Thank you, Monica. So we have our bottom layer ready. We don't need to do much on this really. So we can put that aside and we can start working on the top layer. So we're going to use this beautiful pattern paper, and to start with I'm going to distress the edges as well. That's what I like, that's what I do. Like I said, you don't have to. Honey,
Okay. You distressed both before glue.
yes, I'm a distress obsession.
But actually it changes a lot with a little bit distressing.
That splits a little bit, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna work on it, and we're gonna add the texture. We're gonna add elements, so it doesn't matter if your paper splits a little bit. That's no problem at all.
This is what these lives are useful for, also to revise some techniques that sometimes we forget, or some which are not our habits. Actually, I don't have this habit, but I want to use it because it's nice, the effect. Sometimes with the lives, we have the chance to to improve our techniques, of
That's
course.
right. And this is what is great about the crafty community, because we learn from each other, we support each other,
Exactly. We are
and this is really great. So my step now, I'm going to add a bit of a stamping, again using the same two great stamps from Sarah's collection.
What do you mean silk?
Just a few here and there.
What's silk?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use
What's
this
silk
crackle.
collection?
Sarah, it's my crafty friend Sarah's Alcobendas collection.
Yes. All right.
She's very talented. I admire her work, and I am lucky enough to be in Sarah's design team, which is the privilege, absolutely privilege.
Yeah.
Honey, thank you.
He's distressing something more.
Yes. Do you
Why
want
not?
to go and wash my brayer, darling? That'd be great. Oh, thank you. That's a really nice help. Thank you, honey. So let me just bring that closer so we can all see what we have. So we've got beautiful pattern paper. We've got a bit of a character added into our background. So
Yeah.
it's not too striky. It's not screaming at you. Everything is nicely blended together. That's the reason I haven't introduced any new colors. I work with the colors which is in the background, and brown goes perfectly with all what I've got already here. Okay, so I think I'm ready for my next step.
Yeah. Let's see what's happening now.
What's happening now? The little sneak peek
That just
coming.
means a little helper. Yes.
Little sneak peek coming. Anyone can guess what I'm going to do now.
Yes.
I'm going to apply this beautiful stencil from Sarah's collection.
Yeah.
And I'm reaching out for my favorite product from Stamperia, cream paste. Ooh, I love this paste.
Yeah. So soft,
Guys,
so light, so multi-purpose.
I absolutely love this paste. I'm using this paste for texture, and I'm using this paste for using through the texture plates to create beautiful, flexible embellishments for my project. This is what I also create using the cream paste. It's nice, flexible, and you can just crinkle it, you can just paint it on top. It's really amazing product for this purpose.
Yeah. It's elastic.
Yes, absolutely. And what is also good advantage of this product, because it dries fairly quick, so you don't have to like wait ages and ages until you actually can start working after on further steps. You can just literally give it a quick blow with your dryer, or leave it for a few minutes. By the time you go wash your stencils, it's almost dry. Depends how thick layer, of course, you will apply, but it's really amazing product to have and play with.
So you spread a very small quantity, right?
Yes, I'm using very thin layer of the texture paste through the stencil, and as you can see, I'm not really precise with that. I'm just adding part of the beautiful design, because part of this will be still covered, and also I like to have like irregular texture, so it's not like very precise. It's very like in depth in a whole element. I like to have a little pattern going, then a little bit of a distress, and then again pattern. So that's what I love. That's what I enjoy using stencils and creating texture on the background of my projects.
Yeah.
So guys, don't forget to wash your stencils, and you can use them. So don't forget to wash them. So I've got a bowl with the soapy water next to me, so I'm not running to the sink right now. I've got everything organized and prepared.
Wow, Lana, very nice.
I love that. I absolutely love that texture. It's really goes perfectly. I think this is just goes really good for this Eastery springy project. Very a little bit of a delicate, a little with swirls, a bit of a flowers. I think it's just really good.
Look how it changes the paper underneath now. It's a really,
Yes, yes.
this background can be a painting.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's a piece of artwork underneath, and then you add in extra elements on top. So it's about the imagination. It's about stepping out of the comfort zone, enjoying the process, and just being courageous. That's what I would say. Never afraid to use the product. Never afraid to use the product. Just experiment.
To combine them, to mix them. Yeah, we have
Absolutely.
to dare. We have to dare.
Absolutely. Right. I'm going to use my dryer for a moment just to quickly dry my paste. So it might be a little bit loud, but I hope it's going to be just fairly quick enough to
I
carry on.
you. Don't worry. I need. Okay, so while Anna is drying a little while, I will just advise you that at the end of this demo, very interesting demo, I have few announcements to tell you. So, and yes, something to tell you, and you will you will tell me your comments. So please wait till the end. This wonderful egg that we are eager to make ourselves again. So to repeat it, which is very interesting. I will make it for sure. I also have this shape in wooden, so I will make it in wooden as well with Anna's technique. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, ready.
So our paste is dry, our texture is dry, and I absolutely love this effect. Come on, guys. If you don't have this stencil, you have to grab it and you have to have it, honestly. It's really beautiful stencil.
We need the stamp and we need the stencil.
Yes, we do, we do. And Sarah's collection is great, great, great idea to actually grab it and enjoy it and experiment it and use it, of course. She's an incredible, incredible, talented, inspirational soul and a friend of mine.
Yeah, we need it.
So what we're going to do, we're gonna layer our elements, and as you can see, we've got beautiful little margin, little edge peeking through with beautiful background, and then we've got top elements here. And what I like to do with layering my elements, I always like to raise second layer a little bit so they're not flat, they will have some dimension happening. So therefore I'm going to use the foam type. You can use the for example, pieces of the chipboard. You can use, for example, I don't know what else can be used as a even pieces of a cardboard. To be honest, you can use anything just to rise your layers up, whatever you have on hand. So I'm going to use a few of those foam squares to rise it my top layer a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
I'm hoping you are enjoying it so far and you having tips and ideas to take away to try yourself. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to plug in my hot glue gun because I will need it to work with. Let me just move that so I can plug that in. Okay, perfect. So I can just peel off the back of the tape, and then we can just attach to my bottom layer, and then we can just attach to the whole folder what we've created earlier.
Sorry.
What's happened? We've got special effects happening.
It was me. I think I
Oh
saw.
dear.
Sorry.
Big echo going on now. What happened? I know what's happened. It's because I'm doing live today. That's why. It's special effects.
Is that okay? Yeah. No, there is a.
Still a little bit echoey. I don't know what happened. but I'm hoping we're going to be okay to continue. So I'm adding a bit of tacky glue at the back of my foam squares, simply because I want to make sure that my pieces will stick nicely together. Although the sticky tape is quite strong adhesive, however, just to make sure it will hold in place and nothing will fall apart, because when we will be building the composition on top, then obviously we need to make sure everything will hold in place. So I have that there. I can bring my folder up now and I can attach it to my front. There we go, like so. So of course our extra forte glue, which is the great adhesive, we're gonna just use it and attach to front. I think we've lost Monica for a moment. I think there is some technical problem. I'm hoping it's not gonna be too difficult. Okay, so this is what we have. We have our folder, what we can work on front now. And I have a few elements what I've prepared from Sarah's collection. I have this beautiful flower what I've created from Sarah's collection mold. I have these elements what I've just presented using also from Climb collection. This one's from Atelier collection. I have this flower. I have a few little tiny swirls. These elements are made from soft clay. I really love this product. I enjoy it. It's also the good advantage of having soft clay, because it doesn't actually give any allergies. For example, for people who's got some problems with skin condition, which is a great product. I have a few buttons what I've cut out. I have some paint tubes as well, and I have a few leftover strips like I mentioned earlier. I just cut them into the angle and I will be using them to build the composition as well. So this is what we will be using to build our composition.
So maybe we can find many things we can add in
Absolutely. This collection is very unique, so you can use it, like I said, for any project. And the idea is just to grab it and take away. So these are the molds what I've used. This is a texture plate when I've created those swirls from the Climb collection. So like you see, you don't have to use the whole piece of the a design. You can just step out of the comfort zone and work on elements whatever applies to you. And this is the flower from this mold from Sarah's collection. Okay, if anyone needs the codes for them, then I will quickly get them up. So that's the large one where the flower is from, and this one from Climbed collection, if anyone needs it.
Yeah,
hello, ciao, hello. People just joining. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you so much. So what I'm going to do, I think I will use this beautiful large flower. I think they will just go perfectly on my whole composition. But what I need to do, I don't want to just leave it so bland. I will play a little bit with this element, and I will add a bit of a color using the Allegra paints. I'm not going to introduce any new colors. I will be still working on the same colors what I've used on the background. So a bit of a yellow for the center, and then on the petals I will add a bit of a highlights with using turtle dove color. This one's really soft, nice color to use, and it's very neutral. It's not too striky. It's really nice. So I like to paint with my fingers, as you probably can tell.
We need only the code, please, of this yellow color, please.
Of course, yes. The yellow is Corn, Cal 36.
Okay.
And the brown one is Turtle Dove, Cal 22. Oh, the camera is not in focus. There we go. Now it is. Okay. So that's what we do. That's what we have. I'm going to just grab a small brush and just going to brush it in the places when I can't reach with my finger.
Okay.
So, there we go. This is a beautiful element to use for your project from this molds, and this flower can be so unique for different projects. For example, it can be perfect for your front album. It will be perfect for any other mixed media project what you will be using. I've used this flower on one of the tutorials what I've recorded last year as a DT inspiration. I might just quickly grab it and share it if you're not seeing it. I'm back. So this one of the projects I've created from Atelier's collection using the frame from Sarah's designs, and as well as you can see the texture I've created the background using stamps and the stencil, a rice paper. I've cut out the window from the collection. So this collection is really unique. You can play, and also this one I've created from Sarah's collection, and that's the flower what I was mentioned as well. So
beautiful.
that's the
Nice,
idea.
Anna. Wow.
Thank
So you
you.
have a complete collection of these in this style with this paper. Hermoso, hermoso todo, su proyectos.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful is everything, they say. Que bellezza.
Oh, so nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm so lucky to be here and share the ideas with you. Thank you for inviting me to spread a little bit of inspiration with you all.
It's a real pleasure. It's also Valeria Rose, a gorgeous frame, so beautiful. Susana said, todo hermoso, lovely, que bonito. Oh.
Thank you. Thank
Ravana.
you. So I've got my flour almost ready, so I'm gonna just gently spread leftovers from paints from my finger to the ends of the petals like so, and that's what we have. Oh, camera is not in focus. Now it is. So that's what we have. As you can see, you can create a beautiful elements from the molds. You can just simply use a bit of a paint, use a little bit of imagination, and there you have it. You can also play with soft clay with spraying the aqua sprays, aqua color sprays. So that's also good product to use on your soft clay. Just don't spray it, don't overspray, don't be so so harsh on them, because obviously it's a soft clay, say like a paper clay, so obviously it will get a little bit moisturized, so it might slightly get this shape. But if obviously you dry quickly with the hot dryer, then obviously you will avoid that happening.
Oh, good technique. Interesting.
Thank you. Always happy to share my ideas, my experiment, what's worked for me. Definitely.
You have no secrets.
Yes, little secrets. Yes, I'm not gonna say too many, because there might be some more I'd love to share with, like, maybe later on if I'm lucky enough to be invited again.
We have pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
How many colored hearts?
Oh, what's a beautiful rainbow. Thank you, Susanna. That's so very kind.
Your style and your works.
Oh, that's so very kind. Thank you. What I've got here, I've got a tiny leftover from the collection. So like I said, don't throw anything, because you can always use those small elements. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just draw a sketch shape of the egg, and I will add a bit of interest to it. And this is going to be also one of the elements what I can use for my composition. So you can always use those elements. Like I said, don't throw anything. Everything comes handy. So I'm going to just cut that quickly, like so.
Okay. So an egg with the egg.
Yes. There we go. Okay, so that's what we have. We've got an egg, and what we can do, we can also add a bit of a interest to it. So we can go back to our stamps, and we can stamp a little bit of an interest on it as well. So it will look nicer. It will look even better. It will be popping out, it will be standing out on the project. So definitely great technique, great idea to grab and to use. And I've used both of the stamps, crackle and the splat, so you can see it's actually egg crackling, and it's nice, beautiful things happening on it. There we go.
Yeah.
So next step, what I need to do with this egg, I need to also slightly distress it, because everything else is distressed. It looks nice, so I don't want this to actually be a little bit like not fitting in, not being like a family together. So I'm gonna just distress it.
Distressing also this, of course.
Yes, it has to be distressed. Absolutely,
You have
absolutely.
greetings from Costa Rica also.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're planning to go for holiday this year, and we're debating between Greece and Portugal. So, my lovely friends, if you are out there, then there might be an opportunity to maybe meet at some point. That will be absolutely amazing.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a little crafty session together, maybe a little bit inspiration.
Days.
Definitely. So that's what we have. That's what we get. I'm thinking maybe I will just work on this side. We can always change the mind, because I have this beautiful brownish paper underneath, and if I put the egg there, then it obviously will get a little bit lost. So if I move the composition on this side, as you can see, it will stand out a little bit better. So that's the idea for you. You can always just play with your elements. You don't have to just stick them first. You can just play it around, move them around, whatever works for you, whatever applies to your eye. That's the way to go. Definitely, that's the way to go.
So just a question, sorry. The paste that you use into the molds, can you use into the silicone molds as well?
Silicone molds. What exactly that means? Silicone molds.
Molds, the silicone, yes, they are silicone molds. Yes, of course you can. I think so.
Whatever the molds. Oh yeah, you mean the from the what do you call it? From not paper clay.
The clay.
From the acrylic. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yes, you absolutely can. However, with the paper clay, you don't have to prepare with gesso, because the color will take in nicely. However, if you're using, for example, the acrylic pouring, then you might have to use gesso. So then your elements will, obviously, the coloring will stay and hold in place. So
Yeah.
that's definitely way to go.
Yes, you can. And to do in the way that don't break when you take out.
Yes, but I will sell a little tip for you guys. Shh.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say out loud. I'm not gonna say out loud, but yeah. If you would like to avoid the your molds breaking when you're taking them out from your mold, then you can use, for example, coconut oil. Just grab a little tiny bit of a coconut oil for your brush and just rub it in your mold, and then you apply the product.
Okay, good idea. So, coconut oil,
So a little bit of a
aceite de coco en los moldes, amigas.
so a little bit of a coconut oil, just rub it into your shape. Not too much, so obviously you will have a nice moisturize underneath, and everything will come off nicely, so you won't break anything. So that's the idea for you. Shh, don't share it with anyone, that's a secret.
Oh, sorry, I've already written here.
Of course you can share it, I'm just joking.
Thank you, Anna.
Of course you can share it, I'm just joking. So I've got these 2 tubes of paints, which I think I will just use and stick them there. I think they will just go nicely complement with everything else. This egg will go maybe just here, like so. and then I will just bring my box of flowers, and we can decide what flowers we're going to use for the final composition. I'm thinking maybe this one. Yeah, may look quite nice. We need something bright here, so we definitely need a yellow one somewhere. Yep, that's it. I think that will go nice there. And maybe we need a little bit of a green. Maybe, or maybe we need a little bit of a blue. I think blue will do the job. Yes. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. So everything goes nicely together. So it's always good to have a different type of flowers next to you, and you can play with them and use them on your project, of course. I'm just going to reach out for some bows as well, because we need to have some bows on our project, of course. So I will be just 1 second.
Una composición muy elegante, which very elegant composition, right?
Thank you. I'm
And
just
for
right.
people with the oil, Anita says.
Oh, thank you. You are so very kind, all of you. Thank you so much. And I'm hoping you learned something. You have some tips, ideas from today's live class. And I'm hoping, yes, that there's plenty of notes you have been taken, and you will be able to go away and use them and create in your own time. Okay, so I have a vintage bow. These are made from fabric, and they were colored with mediums. You can just crunch them like so they will be nicely vintagey. There we go. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. Maybe another one, maybe slightly bigger. Like so.
Can you see how she makes ribbon, friends?
you can just
another tip.
that's another tip. Yes, and I think I will need a little bit more striky happening here, just a little bit, give a little bit of a pop for this composition. So I'm gonna reach out for this brownish, reddish as well color, and I think will just nicely complement everything. So my composition not going to be just so bland, it will just nicely stand out, and this bow will give that special interest to the project.
Yeah.
So there we go. Helen, thank you so much. I've just noticed your comment. Thank you. That's so very kind. Thank you.
And that your composition is super nice and super elegant, really.
Thank you. That's so very kind. Thank you. That's so very nice. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, more question, Anna?
Yeah.
From Gloria Gutierrez, who asks how it is called, this lace, and how they can get it.
The lace. This is just a fabric of cotton fabric, or you can use calico fabric. You just rip it to pieces like so, and then you can spray it with mediums. You can spray with, for example, for aqua colors, you can use acrylic paints. However, with acrylic paints, if you will be playing with acrylic paints, it might be a little bit stiff, so it might be a bit difficult to work with. But definitely, I would recommend aqua colors to play with. You can use, for example, inks, pigment inks, or that will definitely be the product to go and play with.
Okay, so just cotton and spray with aqua colors.
Yes, aqua colors is your friend to go and play with the fabric and create your own vintage looking bows. Definitely.
Okay, that's good.
So I'm going to start and play with my elements. I'm going to just starting attaching everything. Of course, extra photo blue. I'm really enjoying this product. I nearly ran out. I have to get some more. This is really good glue. This is really good. good adhesive, and I'm using this glue for so many different projects. Okay, I think the position of my flower will be just great, or maybe I can just slightly twist it and that way, like so. As you can see, this is the advantage what I've mentioned about the extra water, because you've got a bit of a time to move your elements before they stick, and you can just adjust them to the place wherever you feel like. So that's also great to have that glue. And the other advantage is dries clear, so obviously you're not going to be making any mess with your project at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have that there. I think I will just get my hot glue in action and get those elements sticked down. I'm not pressing too hard on the elements, so obviously they will stand out a little bit. And that's the advantage also when you're creating the composition. Don't press your elements too hard, so you can create nice dimension. They won't be just flat lying there. If you just lightly touch it with your hot glue, then you can always create extra dimension between, and then you can pop some elements in between to fill the composition.
Yeah.
Do we have another question? I think
No.
Gloria.
Yeah.
I think Gloria was asking something. If I'm right, I'm not sure. I think some comments just popped over for me. Right. Okay. I think we are good with this to go here. Okay. Great.
Yes, Gloria was the same concerning the fabrics, concerning the ribbon. It was
The
the
ribbon, yeah.
yeah, so we answered. Yeah, okay.
Perfect, thank you. Right, okay, so we have this. I think we can just stick our bows, our fabric bows in places. So we can just decide wherever the composition of flowers we will have. I think that will be just the way to go. So if I will just stick this first, so then I can just decide where I can just place my bow. There we go. And that can go actually there. Then go like so. Now we can add this brownie reddish one and go like so. Okay, now we can add more on top. Yeah. Like that. Okay, so we have plenty of bows. Then we can stick our flower on top. There we go. Just hold it in place for a second so it holds everything together. And then what we can do, we can add this little bit. I think that will just nicely fill the composition and the gaps between the flowers. So even a little tiny bit what you had left over, you can also use on your project. There we go. I think that will look pretty cool.
So pretty, really, and our friends appreciate. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Now we have those elements what we created using soft clay. Like I mentioned, soft clay is one of my good products to play with. I've run out of my soft clay, so yes, definitely I need to invest for some more soft clay because it's a really good product. If anyone needs the code, then I will quickly flash my empty packet. Sorry, once again, yeah. K3P
58. I'm writing
yes.
that. Okay.
Okay, so we can just use those cute swirls element to fill our composition, and I think that will be just looking really good there because there will be actually like a part of a broken shells of your eggs and a little bit of the elements there happening. So I think this is just gonna complement each other really together nicely. I think we'll just use that there.
Muy delicado y elegante. Yes, Immaculada, you're right.
Yes. Someone mentioned to me on my YouTube channel saying that my projects are very feminine, very delicate, and I would say yes, I agree with that. I really like and enjoy making those projects, and especially I have to have flowers on my project. I just can't live without the flowers. When I don't have flowers, I feel a bit lost. This is not me.
It's your character, so it's you. It's a part of you.
That's it. Yes, absolutely. It's part of me, and it's got to be there. It's got to be done. Right. So I'm gonna just add a tiny bit of a hot glue. Just be careful. Don't burn yourself when you're playing with hot glue.
Yeah.
And there we go. Okay. Oh, you can avoid playing with hot glue if you're not feeling comfortable. You can use your, for example, tacky glue, and you can always move your elements to the placement wherever you feel, wherever you want. That is also a good way to play and experiment, definitely. Whatever works for you, like I said, this is what works for me, but it doesn't have to work for you. So you always have alternative to go for.
Wow.
There we go. So I think, oopsie, you're not going there, you go in there. You think you change your home, you're staying there. Okay. Okay. So we are almost done, my lovely friends, and I hope this session was really beneficial for you. We also have those elements, what we can use on our composition, and we can just stick them underneath like so. So there will be a nicely layered everything together. There we go. I think that will just go nice there. Okay. A little bit of a there. Okay.
It's a small masterpiece.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Gorgeous project, Anna. Thank you for your sharing. Beautiful. Che bellezza. Felicidades.
Oh, thank you. That's so very kind. I'm so super happy that you like it, that you enjoyed it,
Of course we
and
do.
you got inspired. That's most of all. Most of all. Thank you. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
we're gonna stick this there. Okay, so we have that. We can add maybe one more small here. Yes, why not? Okay, and I have those buttons as well, and I think I'm gonna just fill my composition by putting them as well. I think that will be just that nicely finishing everything. So if you would like to add any title to it, you can add like Happy Easter, or you don't have to really add anything to it, because it's very Eastery, and we all know it's for Easter because it's an egg shape, it says spring colors. So yes, definitely.
You like details, and I see.
Yes, I am very detailed person. I would say I work on my elements quite neatly. Some of our friends mentioned that to me, that everything what I'm using, it makes sense, and it's got his own place, like it's meant to be. It's got his own home.
Yeah. Everything is studied into the details, but this is the beauty of this kind of projects. So everything is not by chance. It's really you think about it.
That's it, yes. And this is what I love and admire mixed media, because it's just so super creative for your imagination. You don't have to just be so like overwhelmed with your elements. You can just step out of your comfort zone, and you just have to like stretch a little bit and think about it, like, okay, if I use this, then I use this, then I use this, then I use this, and everything nicely flow together. So yes, that's definitely my way of creating.
Brava, Anna. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Right, okay, so to finish off my project, of course, we have to add some splatters. Yes, we have to add splatters. So I'm gonna just maybe reach out for this green color. If anyone need the code, then it's a light green and the code is CAL32.
Okay, KL32. I write it down.
KL32, and we can add maybe a few yellows as well. Yes, why not? Let's be courageous. Let's not stress about it. We can do that, of course. Now, if you would like to add maybe brown colors, if you would like to add white, you've got that choice. This is what works for me, and I think it will nicely complement and finish this project. So definitely it's the way to do. So I'm gonna just mix my acrylic with a bit of a water
Yeah.
and just splatter it in a few places. I'm not going too crazy with the splatters. I'm just mainly concentrating and the angle when my composition is. I would like to keep this part nice and clean, so everything will nicely stay together. There we go. Okay, a bit of a
Precioso, precioso. So, small dots.
small dots. Yes, if you have a small brush, then it's definitely the advantage to work with. And your splots, it's not going to be too overwhelming, not going to be too crazy, and you can easily control where you're also splatting. So that's definitely good point to do. Okay, and this is it, my beautiful friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me just give a close up.
We do. Let me see also inside. Oh, wow. Very, very nice.
So we've got loads happening, but I would say everything's got his own placement. Everything's got his own home, I would call. And yes, everything fitting in the place where it should.
Yeah. Oh, very nice, Lana. We learned a lot, and it's something that I will try to make it. This is
Oh,
sure. Yes.
that's perfect. That will be great. Please share your ideas, and
You
it
open
will
it
be
another
great
time,
to
please.
see.
Would you mind to open your egg another time, please?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Because also inside,
We've got that
it's a
inside
surprise.
our pocket. We've got the back,
Yeah,
and we can use our chocolate. We've got
perfect.
our
Oh,
my chocolate melted because it was on the
it's so
computer.
that's why.
It was on the computer. It was slightly heated. Here we go. I've got another one. There we go. So
Wow. So nice, really, Anna. We thank you so much for this. Really, thanks a lot. You have a lot of beautiful comments. I think you will get the time to watch them, to read them, because you have so many hearts. Really,
oh, thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna just bring those all three here so you can
yeah,
all
good idea. We can
share
see
their ideas.
where.
So
Thanks.
this one was mainly focused on climbed collection, and I've got elements from Altalia. This one was a mixture of Altalia and climbed, and this one also was a mixture of Altalia and climbed, the swirls from the climbed
So
collection.
there
So
and mixed. This is the point.
this is the point. That's it.
Thank you so much. And I take only 1 minute just to remind you that next week, but on Wednesday at 3 p.m., I will be here with Christina Radovan. And that time it will be me to who work to make something. So I'm thinking about it, and I will make a project for you. And this is something. Then another thing, someone asked to watch my ex I have here, so I show
Ooh,
quickly.
let's see it.
This
Oh,
is
that's
the ex.
gorgeous. That's so
Yes,
lovely.
it's a more baroque style if you want, with some flowers
Beautiful.
and everything. Okay, this is one.
Wow.
This is
Did you
like a
use the rice paper to decorate with? Yes.
rice paper, yes, rice paper. Also old collections from Stamperia. This is another rice paper for a nest with the bird.
Beautiful.
And it is only made with paste and some clay and birds, so something
Oh,
very.
gorgeous, gorgeous. Very lovely.
And then I have still another last announcement that I am so happy to tell you that in September I accepted an invitation of Cindy Crane, our friend who invited me in the United States. You know that I don't want to travel so much now because of my daughters, but this time I want to go because it's a reunion, Stamperia reunion. She is organizing a very great event, and if you want details, she can tell you. And in a wonderful hotel with many techniques. I'm working for this. I'm preparing new things, new techniques, and I really want to make Cindy happy. And
Oh, that's
also,
amazing. That's so
yeah, I'm very,
wonderful.
very happy for that. And so please contact Cindy to know more about this. And but when I ready, I don't know if I can already show something I'm going to prepare or if we want to keep it till the end as a surprise. So we'll see.
Oh,
And that
we'll be
is
waiting for sneak peeks. That would be awesome, definitely.
thank you.
It
Okay.
would be great if I can manage to come. I probably will have to arrange my visa to come to US. But yes, I'm definitely looking forward to put my head around it. Yes, and if it will be a chance for me to come, I definitely will give it a shot.
It's in Texas, in Dallas, and really, I'm already excited for this.
Oh,
Okay.
that's amazing.
Thank you, friends, that you say that. Yes, I'm lucky to go there. And okay, so this is information, extra info. What's important now is to revise and to watch again this live to make this egg for Easter, and I will do that. Thanks a
I'm
lot.
glad
You
you grabbed
guys,
the I'm
you're
glad
a
you got the
beautiful
inspiration.
person.
Thank you so much for the lovely time together. Thank you so much, everyone who
To
came
you
today,
and
for your lovely comments, for your lovely support. Hearts to you all. You are absolutely amazing. Without you, we won't be there. We will not have this community. So definitely everything is about you being present and supportive. Thank you so much.
everybody. Thank you. And again, you are great. Thanks a lot.
Kisses.
Kisses.
Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.
See you on Wednesday. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.